The next guest on Smarter San Diego TV is our community correspondent for Del Cerro and San Carlos. Please welcome back Billy Colestock and his special guest, Maggie Pound.
Welcome to the show. How you guys doing?
Great, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So, Billy,
Yes,
you wanted to bring Maggie on today.
absolutely.
Tell us why.
You know, I met Maggie at a community event. It's a business networking group that she started. Really impressed me with what she's trying to create in the community. And so I wanted to make sure that we got the word out of what's going on for business owners in Del Cerro, San Carlos.
Okay, so you wanted people to know, hey, here's a place where you could go meet other professionals who are also trying to network
Absolutely.
and grow their businesses.
Yes.
Maggie, tell us about this company or organization that you founded.
Well, it's an organization.
Okay.
We started it in June of this year, and we've had 5 meetings, and we're at about 30 business owners that come and meet monthly, and then we do also at least once a quarter a special event. And I did it because I do business in that community myself, and I wanted to know other business owners. And I've done business associations in the past in other positions that I've had. And I really like the fact that business owners really have a camaraderie with each other.
Yeah.
And wanted a place for them to be able to meet regularly.
What did you decide to call it?
GADS.
What does that stand for?
Well, it's Granville Allied Gardens, which are 2 of the
Okay.
communities besides Del Cerro, and San Carlos. So it's the first letter of each of those.
Ah, GADS.
GADS.
Perfectly.
Yes.
And so, ultimately, why did you want to put all this together? There had to be some sort of inspiration, some sort of moment when you were like, you know what, I need to do this.
Yeah, and a big part of it, Derek, was the fact that we don't have an association in our area. La Mesa next door to us does, other communities do. And we have a lot of things going on in our community. So there's a brand new Granville Focus Plan that's just been approved by our city council. And most business owners don't know how that's going to affect them. And that was probably, when it got approved, that's when I got really my motor in action.
Okay. You said, all right, we got to get everybody together here.
Yeah, yep.
And there's a lot of support. The Mission Trails newspaper, they are doing a lot right now to support us, and maybe you can talk to that. But there's a lot of support in the community right now. I mean,
we don't have membership, so it's hard to know. It's, if I say last month we had 23 people, the month before we had 16.
So there's no membership.
There's no membership. It's a
Interesting.
very loose group. We're very inclusive, so it's not like we can only have one realtor and one broadcaster. No, I mean financial planner. We're very inclusive. It's anyone who has a home in Del Cerro and works out of their home, like Billy and other people, or has a physical location of a business in that area.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who we want to focus on, and our goal is so that people know about buying locally. So a lot of our mission is about, how to help us get the visibility. So that's why we really appreciate being here, because a lot of people don't know the jewel that the area is. It's close to a lot of things, and we have a lot of good restaurants and a lot of good places for people to come, good services.
Yeah, it's really amazing. We've talked about it before, how people used to call this East County.
right.
You can't call it that anymore.
No.
You just simply can't.
No,
It's not east of anything. It's right in the middle of the action.
Yes.
And all those areas you mentioned are, right off the highway.
Yes, they're very convenient.
They're
we're
very
right off of
convenient.
8, we're right off of 15.
Very desirable
Yeah,
areas.
yeah. And now with this Granville plan, we're going to be like the Little Italy. Yeah, the plan is a user-friendly walking, because we're right on the San Diego River, and the San Diego River will all be a walking path. That's part of the plan. So it's very exciting. It's a very exciting time to live in this neighborhood.
That's cool. Billy, we're going to have to talk about this plan one
We
of
may
these
have to
days.
get the plan on there
I was
next.
going to
Yeah,
say, because
yeah.
people would love to know what the details are with that, because that's
Exactly.
going to have a huge impact on the real estate market.
Exactly.
It is.
It
It's
really
going to
will.
have a really big, and I'm really glad because I own a house there.
Yeah, exactly. And so does everyone else who's probably watching this right now, right?
Right.
Because that's who watches this segment
Yeah.
about Del Cerro, is the people who are in that area, in San Carlos, that whole area. So Billy, how does something like GADS affect a community like Del Cerro? What do you see being the ripple effects of something like that?
Well, we had the maintenance assessment district on before. This really goes, hand in hand with that is that if we create this culture where we're bringing more business, that's in turn going to bring more business investment. If we have a tight business group that's focused on referrals and working with each other, that's going to bring more investment. And then ultimately, a lot of change in a community starts with the business owners. If they start to change their storefront, start to take that pride in the community, then what's going to end up happening is more people are going to want to come to Del Cerro. So it's Del Cerro, San Carlos, Grantville, all the areas.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic stuff. Does it have because of that, I would say that would lead into something that has to do with real estate then, right? As far as being an owner, like you said, becoming aware of the things like the Grantville plan and all those things that are going on.
Sure.
That has got to help people understand what the value is or what's coming in the community as far as real estate's concerned.
It's not only going to attract the business owners to live in the community, but it'll also, like you say, it'll bring more investment into it, bring up the attractiveness in the services that are being offered. Therefore, more people are going to want to come.
Yep.
So I mean, it's a win for everyone, really.
All right, Maggie.
Yes.
Take me through an event, a GADS event. What happens?
Sure.
I show up there. Where am I showing up, and what's happening?
Well, we're doing it at the Admiral Baker Golf Club right now, and we love it there because it's a beautiful location. We meet at 7:30, and for 15 minutes it's networking, just meeting the other people that are there. And then we have introductions all around the table, so 30-second, some people take a minute, but everybody introduces themselves. We have a speaker. We always have a guest speaker, and it's usually, I get to choose the speaker, so that's another reason why I'm glad I founded it. Along with, I should say, Lisa Hamill, who is also my co-founder,
Okay.
and she's with the newspaper group, so that's why we get such great coverage. And so we have that speaker, and then we have someone from the group who we spotlight, and they have 5 to 10 minutes to tell us about their business and why they're doing their business and how long and that kind of thing. And then we do a variety of things that are going to help us grow. So like this week, we're looking at how can we do other things in our campaign to buy local. So in the newspaper, we have one full page that people have advertised, and it says to the community, these are all people that want to support the community. We hope that you support them by buying local. We're also talking about how to increase the communication between our I don't want to call them members because we're not a membership organization, but I'll say community advocates.
I have an idea for you on that.
On a name?
No, not a name.
Not a name, okay.
But on how to communicate
Okay.
with one another. So remind me to
I
tell
will,
you before
I
you leave
will.
here today.
Yeah.
I have a really good idea. It's super simple.
Great.
And I think it's free. So
Great.
you'll like that.
And our next meeting in December is going to be what day? So that we
December
can invite
9th.
folks to
Yeah.
come?
It's December 9th, 7:30 at the Admiral Baker Golf Club, and we have a special guest who is going to bring gifts items for Christmas shopping or holiday shopping. He has founded an organization that buys products from third world countries, and then they give back money to be able to support those countries and help them grow their businesses.
That's amazing.
It's called Vava Vida, and he's going to be with us December 9th.
Great name, too.
Isn't that great? Yeah. So, and Antoine is going to be our speaker on December 9th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you both so much for being here. Really appreciate your
Yeah.
time. Maggie,
Thanks
great
for-
to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Billy,
Thanks,
great
Sam.
job bringing Maggie in and looking out for the community. You're amazing.
thank
Stick around for more Smarter San Diego TV, where we guarantee to make you smarter than everyone else, commercial free.